Hey guys, what's up? This is an Explorer here, and today we're going to be starting a brand new LP as the great, the mighty, the most wonderful country of all time, and we're going to be turning it into the great and mighty empire that is Albania. Uh, so first, a few reasons why I want to do this. First of all, I do have Albanian heritage in Kosova, um, and second of all, I want to get this fucking LP out and on YouTube ahead of time, which meaning with the Art of War, of course. And I definitely want to beat DDR Jake in getting these videos out there. So fuck you, Jake. I'll get you, bitch. Anyway, let's get this started. And I have a few ideas and a few tricks up my sleeves on how to get around this. We're going to be playing on Iron Man, and we have all these settings right here if you're interested. You know, historical, AI difficulty, hard. You know, dynamic names. Let's get this started. We have done a second save, partially because I fucked up already, and this is like my third take. Okay, so first few things you need to do, okay? And first, make sure you're playing at like a really slow difficulty because you need to you need to be very careful. So we need to send our merchant over here to collect. I don't know why he's not starting off the bat by collecting. And I also want to mention that don't worry about re-rolling because Albania, even to survive, it requires quite a bit of luck. So there's that. We're going to be sending quote-unquote our missionary, and we're not going to pay him at all. We're also going to be building a few, quote-unquote, building a few troops. And there's a reason for that as well. Yep. Yep. So there's that. We are actually going to be scorching the earth. And we are going to be bringing Skanderbeg, who is the fucking amazing general, onto our team. Skanderbeg is known as in history as being the greatest Albanian general of all time, and he's well known. Really, his name is George Kastrioti. So we have Albanian ideas here. I'm just going to highlight all these, and you can pause if you really want to read them all. You know, pretty solid set. Not the greatest, but still really solid. So with that in mind, I'm also going to be sending relations with Hungary, and I'm going to be doing the sort of the quick Diplo trick, and Austria because, and you'll see why in a second, and then of course playing as Albania and beating DDR Jake would not be complete if we didn't have any no CB wars, because obviously fuck claims and fuck free. Fuck stability, because stability is quote-unquote just a number. So we're also going to be improving relations with Austria here, and you're going to be trying to play this balancing act where you send relation or you send the diplomat to get a tick, and then at the end of the month you get another tick. So effectively you're getting more ticks than just keeping them there, and that's that sort of game that we're going to be playing. Yep, it's all coming back to me now. The tick went by. We're gonna bring our diplomats back, of course. And while we're on the topic of DDR Jake and, you know, no CB wars and stuff, I mean, we just gotta double down on it, right? Oh yeah, there we go. Cause that's how you bring peace and love to the world. And again, we're going to be sending our diplomats over to Austria and Hungary to keep them appeased. It's going to be completed on the 13th of January. Come on, tech. There we go. Stop him from building that unit. We're going to be marching right on in here. What is this? Yes, lose mercantilism is extremely valuable. And we're going to be attacking him here. And then we get those double ticks, which is good, because we need them. And we're going to be recalling them. And this is the sort of little game that you're going to be playing for a little while. Now, I see that Bosnian troop is being built. Hopefully we can get, yep, there we go. And he is stopped. January 17th. So we're going to be sending that troop over there. He's probably going to be running to Travonia. 13th of January. Again, keep on playing this relations game with them. Fuck. We didn't make it there in time. That sort of sucks. He's going to be arriving on the 28th. I'm going to be arriving on the 26th. Better if I just stay there. Improving relations. I did not take into account the amount of time it would take to land there. So we are going to be looting these provinces, of course, and hopefully, let's see, when is that troop going to be built? March. Yeah, so we should be good there. Here comes the double tick. There we go. And now we're going to be recalling them again. And this is just so that they don't get into a coalition with us, because coalitions are bad. There we go. Now we're going to be moving over to Hum. And again, keep on improving relations with these guys. Don't worry about them sieging Albania. It's gonna take a while for them to do that. There we go, and we're gonna be moving our troop here. And this guy's basically gonna be our that stack, so that these troops don't actually build. Do we have enough? Yeah, okay, so we're gonna be combining these guys. Boom, 24. And that should be just enough for us to siege those provinces. We go and get our end of the month tick. It should take a day. There we go. And so yeah, so this army is basically being served as the stack that stops these armies from building. Now here's a big issue and why this doesn't work. For some fucking reason, I don't know what it is, Serbia always gives military access to the Ottomans. And eventually Bosnia will do it, so you have to play this sort of game when you're running away from the Ottomans. It's pretty tough. This should not happen. Fuck you, Paradox. Serbia should not be able to give the Ottomans military access. Look at the relations between the two. That's not fair. Fuck that. That is fucking stupid. They shouldn't have their fucking military access. Fuck you, Paradox. Just saying. I love the game, right? Like, I mean, come on, Paradox. Like, what the fuck? Anyway. So yeah, so for unexplicable reasons, that's a thing. It shouldn't be. But what can you do? So we're gonna be making a shit ton of money. And with that, we're gonna be paying off the Serbs, which is really easy to do, actually. Boom, stop that army from building. Alright, Serbia, let's get this over with. Come on, man. We know that this war was just fake. What do you want from us? You want 20 ducats? 20 ducats? How about a concede defeat? No? Alright, here, you can have your 20 ducats. That's fine. So, if you remember the troops that we built earlier ago, the reasons why we built those troops was so we wouldn't have to give the Serbs more money. So now we actually have a shit ton more money than we did before, which is nice. And we're going to keep on playing this game with these two fucks. And the reason why we are staying Christian again, or Catholic rather, is for the idea that, again, having these guys as our buddies, even though I know it's bullshit, we kind of needed to sustain ourselves. We could flip Orthodoxy. I have done it before, but I don't know. So retreat these guys again, and this is the game that we're going to be playing just till we break down these Bosnian forts. So yeah, so that's sort of the way. That's sort of the idea. Now, again, it is troublesome that the Turks have that military access thing. They shouldn't, in my opinion. I think that's crap, but what can you do? You know, so. Boom, 25th of May. And yeah, so I'm gonna be trying to get the Albanian achievement. Is that it is kind of first of all, it's very abstract that the notion in which Albania has to conquer Iberia and the Caucasus. I don't know what the fuck this thing has anything to do with Iberia and the Caucasus. So whatever. No big deal, I suppose. Just a really big deal. That's all. Boom. Stop that. Improving relations. Come on, June 26th. Tick around. How goes the sieging? There we go. Oh, and I'm gonna, so to further explain the strategy, the Ottomans cannot forcibly annex you, with my strategy because you're gonna be occupying a province. But again, with the military access, they're gonna be doing this sort of dance with us, and we're gonna have to do our best to sort of avoid them, which is kind of stupid. Like again, that this notion where Serbia gives access to the Ottomans, I call bullshit, but whatever. Um, so I mean that's a thing. And that's why again you got to be playing at a super slow speed. Now, what the fuck is Portugal doing? What's going on? So the 100 Years' Wars have kicked off. I guess Hungary allied with France, and Portugal allied with England, and they were called in. I guess. So looting is a big thing in regards to playing as Albania because uh, you know that you do gain a ton of money from it. And so that'll be good. I mean that'll sustain you a little bit, and you can do stuff with Dosh that you acquire and accumulate from that, which is cool, I suppose. There we go. Improving those relations. And so the looting will get unlooted soon. Again, watching for those troops. Yawning now. Alrighty then. So, in unrelevant news, that storm has hit the East Coast really fucking hard. Now I'm from the East Coast of Canada, or I live in the East Coast of Canada, but still, that's a thing. Come on. Tick. Shit. There we go. Famine refused aid. Nice job, Bosnia. You fucks. Go. Tick. There we go. Now, I am well aware that people are pissed off about us. I mean, if you look at our map, you know, people aren't that happy. So they don't clap their hands. That was a really bad joke. I'm sorry. But yeah. Give me that fucking loot. I was gonna be like, what the fuck? That's like, that looked like the Ottomans' car for a second. There we go. So yeah, so just keep on doing that same sort of game. You know, one tick, another tick, all while beating the shit out of Bosnia. There we go. Gotta send back our boys. And again, Serbia's claimed all, or Bosnia, the Ottomans have claimed all of this, so doesn't make any sense why they have military access, but they do. And this was the same strategy pre-Art of War, and in fact it was a lot easier because, well, unfortunately, we are gonna have to secede Albania to the Turks. But I'll go into that a little bit later on how to do that. It is really hard, but you know you can still sort of do it. We are quote unquote winning our quote unquote war with the quote unquote Ottomans. There we go. So we won the siege of Hum. All right. Well, that's good. So basically, looting doesn't even fucking matter anymore, which sort of sucks because I had to siege Hum. Part of that is I don't know. I just feel like I don't know. Maybe I should have sieged Travonia. Um, it, but I think we have enough money to sustain ourselves, quite honestly. So improved relation, another tick. England is busy beating the shit out of Hungary. That's interesting. What is that looking like? 6th of April. Yeah, we got time. Go. So the Ottomans are at 7%, and it's a matter of time of waiting till the Bosniaks give the Ottomans their fucking, you know, military access. 0-0. Alright, and Austria declares war on Wittenberg. Wittenberg! So now we're gonna be doing the opinion tick with probably gonna be doing this with Naples a little bit, and Venice, because I do believe Venice has. Well, no, well when I give it away, yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't think. Anyway. Keep the man nice and happy. I might as well improve relations with Ragusa, actually. Just to keep them in line so they don't, like, join my coalition or anything. Yeah, so the Ottomans are gonna have a fun time beating the shit out of those Albanian mountains. So, you do that. Really fucking tired today, I don't know why. Alright, so here they come, which means start moving your ass. Now, thankfully, we do have the Albanian General Skanderbeg, which is basically another word for Usain Bolt, which is cool. They haven't gotten military. They haven't given military access to the Ottomans just yet, but they will. I know it. And again, they shouldn't have fucking military access through the goddamn Serbs, but whatever. Nope, that's not who I want to improve relations with. It's Dubrovnik I want to improve relations with. Yeah, so anyway, if traditionally, if those that are doing pre like 1.8 or pre Art of War patch, one thing that you could do, you could have done, is you could have just conceded defeat and they would have taken it, but they're not going to because they're meanies. So that sort of sucks. But what can you do? So yeah, so just keep now doing these relations tick with others, just so that you don't get a massive coalition. I think you can't really avoid it, but anyway, I somehow did. Usually, sometimes the Hungarians would have, or the Austrians would have done it. Thankfully, I avoided it. But again, just keep on ticking up with them, with your advisors or your diplomats rather. You should be fine in that field. So again, keep on improving relations with the boys. And so the Ottomans will do this thing where they go actually retarded. Okay, so what should happen actually is the Ottomans should have this sprite where their tongue like sticks all the way down to their like belt, because they're just gonna stand there like fucking morons forever while you're just beating the shit out of these forts. Now speaking of people I need to beat the shit out of, give me 1 second. But yeah, I don't know why they do that. They just literally their AI breaks if Albania is not sieged by like 1445. It's pretty funny. Kill that guy. Come back. I knew I would get you, DDR Jake. I fucking knew it. I knew I could get it, and I did it. So guess what? You're not the only you're not the only pro here. I'm not a pro. I'm a scrub. I'm a fucking scrub, but I'm at least I'm an Albanian scrub, huh? You like my the shots that I'm firing, guys? I'm sure you do. All two of my subscribers. I know. I know. It's a sad day for me. And by the way, to those two subscribers that I have, I do appreciate you guys subbing and watching my stuff because it is nice to see you subbing and watching my stuff. Hopefully I can get to the numbers that I had pre this channel on my regular Nuke Exploder channel, which is where I had like 200 plus subscribers at one point, which I enjoyed. And yeah, I'm just gonna keep on standing here and yeah. Your war exhaustion is gonna fly through the fucking roof. Don't worry about it. That's normal. And I know you guys don't appreciate my singing. Alright, so Bosnia, how you feeling right now, baby? How you feeling about being la bitch? No, not yet. I gotta break down probably your capital. Okay. So, we gotta do this dance with the autos, which is fine. Come at me, auto derp. #20th, 22nd. Good. And keep on improving relations with Mr. Popeman. There we go. Oh, he breaks it down immediately. Okay. 10th. 1, 2, 3, and now we're gonna be moving over there. And he runs the fuck away immediately. Okay. Well, in this case then, I could get you to stand there while I move over here. Yeah, so don't worry if you miss a few ticks with your with your diplomats. Again, you gotta focus on this. What's this? While Albania is tired of war, there's hope, positive spirit, and chest. Everyone, lowliest peasants, to George Skanderbeg. We will get through this war and we will win it. Well, not really. Losing to war exhaustion really doesn't matter. I would much prefer. The army tradition. There they go. Recruiting a motherfucker. 17th of March. Skanderbeg, you're going on a suicide mission, bro. Go for it. Go, go, go. Just punch that quickly. There. Now run. That fucking trick doesn't work, DDR Jake. Whatever. Boom. There we go. Okay, so. Keep on improving relations with Ragusa. Pope Man seems good enough for me. Let's try going Tuscany, keep them nice and appeased. Don't even worry about Serbia. They're just fucking Mongols. Just leave them. They're scrubs. So again, the Ottoman AI breaking because they're stupid as hell, and they can't understand how basic mechanics and things work. So again, I mean, it's really tough, right? You just gotta stand here and you gotta wait and you gotta pray for things to come into place. And even after that, there are a few things that you gotta do. So you just do that. The Ottoman unrest is going up in a lot of these places. So I don't know. I mean, maybe you could abuse that. I sort of doubt because they're the Ottomans. I mean, they did have like 2 war exhaustion, but I mean, it's not that much. Now, what would be really nice is if Skanderbeg had a few siege pips, but they don't, which really sucks. But if they did, I would definitely, that would definitely be appreciated, Paradox. So please do that. So I'm gonna be trying to at least get how this sort of take on how to get things done, or how to survive as Albania in this one video. After that, if you want, you are welcome to stick around. Please sub and keep on watching me play as Albania in my LP. If not, you don't have to. It would make me, but I'd appreciate it. I'd really appreciate it. I'd really appreciate it. So yeah. But if not, I understand. You know, I get there are people that are like, who's this teenager scrub person? And I'm like, yeah, maybe you're a teenager scrub. I don't know. So, again, I mean, the most riveting gameplay around. Me punching down forts while sending advisors or diplomats over to people surrounding me so that I won't get a big coalition. Serbia, okay, that's not good. That's pretty bad. Okay. Ooh, fuck. That's really bad. They're gonna be walking right into Travonia. Okay, well, we're gonna have to give that to them. That's sort of shitty. That isn't really part of the plan, but you kind of can't really do anything about it. You just gotta sit and wait. But bright side is they're gonna take care of that, so I won't have to deal with moving around my troops all the time, which is good. I see. Yeah. So keep on improving relations while sticking there. That does really suck. But again, I guess there's not much you can really do about that. Fuck. Oh well. I guess we're gonna have to fight them. Sort of don't know how though. Well, or we could just let him take that little piece, and then later on we'd have to like war them back for it. That sucks. Maybe we could, I could hire a few mercs, and maybe from there, I don't know. Don't spend any of your points to boost ability just yet. You don't really want to or need to. So, and I'm pretty surprised that these Bosnian peasants don't revolt. But you know. At least we do have the walls busted down here, which is good. So just keep on waiting. Again, it is sort of interesting to see like the unrest, at least in the Balkan Peninsula. It's just too bad they don't have any other unrest around, even Yanya, because they converted it. Oh, that sucks. Bosniaks want to concede, can't really do that. So yeah, this is the riveting gameplay that you came to see. I bet you're just so excited, aren't you? This is what everybody's been waiting for, huh? This is literally this is just phenomenal. Isn't it great? I'm having a lot of fun. I don't know about you guys, but this is a blast. While the Ottoman AI stands there like a frickin' what? They're just standing there, just taking all the attrition that they can. Just go right ahead. Oh, this is fun. Ability or lose stability. Well, since I'm already at -3, more morale of armies. All right, so I punched that down. Okay, Now, these fucking these Serbs. 0-0. 6-2. I got 3. I'd have to recruit a few guys. Do I wait? We get called in. We'd have to most likely, we would have to, if we were to accept, have to fight that. Get a few troops, maybe get another stack. Yeah. All right. So this is what you're supposed to do. Now, maybe this isn't a great idea. Maybe we should have just let them give it to Travonia. All dependent on variables. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know if I should peace out now. Well, let's see. So they wouldn't even accept. No, never mind. So I gotta beat this down anyway. The idea is, there's no way you're gonna like, the Ottomans won't give up on this, right? They're just gonna keep on doing it. So one way or another, they're gonna eventually have to accept peace, right? Like they're gonna have to do it. So the way to do that is by just giving them all this money and giving him that province. But at the same time, you peace out with Bosnia, so that way you're still alive. And that's the only way that I see that you're gonna be able to survive this. I mean, like I've seen other videos in which where's the format mode? Yeah, like there's been cases where somebody has like somehow like went over to Novgorod with that one boat and then sieged up a province there. And maybe that'll work. I don't really think so. I guess. Maybe if you went to Perm and you just no, like I don't see any other way. You can't get military access with Serbia. There's no question. You can't maneuver around the Ottomans really. Maybe if you had like, could you get military access with these guys? Maybe you could like ship one troop over here, and then again and again, and then did like a no CB war with Urbino. I don't know. I don't see any other way really, which is sort of unfortunate because again, pre the art of war thing, you could just accept like concede defeat, and that would be all it is. But not like this. So that's what it's gotta be. Now, in terms of the Serbs, and occupy this. The only reason why I'd be inclined to vassalize Bosnia right now is because eventually the Turks are gonna have to go for Constantinople, and of course the Serbs are always gonna be allied with Byzantium. So they're gonna have to clash in with one another, and maybe while they're doing that, you could maybe sneak behind, like up, and try to vassalize them. Yeah. So I think I'm gonna be doing that. It'll be a challenge. But that's what Albania is, man. That's what you gotta do. And so you gotta do what you gotta do. And yeah, it's unfortunate, but so I think I'm gonna be planning on getting some mercs to try to help me out with this issue. Let's just say. So again, just to display how this will work. Diplomats free. You say, listen, buddy, you're gonna be my biatch. Give me that. Give me all your cash. Thank you. Right? And that's gonna cost you a shit ton of, and it's gonna, get everybody all pissy with you. So you say, yep. And at the same time, you go to the Ottomans and be like, yeah, you're right, dog. You're absolutely right. I am your biatch. Here you go. Because there's no other way. Like, you can't just concede defeat. Blah, 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 blah. You gotta give them what they want. So, give them what they want. There you go. And now we're in control of this war. And that's how you survive against the Ottomans. With that, I think that's the video. That's the sort of video that I wanted to display. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope you found this helpful. That's one of the things that I've done. If you have any tips or suggestions, please leave a comment or contact me if you have any issues, and I will try to do my best to help you. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys next